Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to start this year off doing something a little different. We're going to start doing these vlog series where this one's going to be more of like an introduction to who I am and who we are as a shop. And these vlogs are going to be sharing our journey from our transition from a manual print shop to an automatic print shop, the timing of it, was it the right move, the things that we learned along the way, and hopefully these are going to give people the tools or maybe some tools that they need to learn a little bit about should they switch over to a automatic press, how can they optimize some efficiency in their shop, how can they do things that have worked for us and see our failures and learn from that so that they don't have the same mistakes. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, say that I'm some master printer, I'm some uh, business guru, anything like that. I'm really just sharing my experiences. I'm not trying to become some YouTube influencer that makes millions of dollars off of YouTube like people think, or get free equipment, get free supplies. I don't want to have any sponsors. Everything that we do in this series, we've paid for, so we don't have any real allegiances to any company. We don't have any biased opinions, anything like that. It's pretty simple. This first one's going to be a little bit boring, probably. We're just going to be talking. We're in our little studio here that we put together. It's kind of not not the coolest, like I said, I'm not trying to make the coolest YouTube videos and be some, YouTube influencer that people call on me to boost their product reviews and stuff like that. I'm more of we put something simple together. It works. Had an extra office. It's clean. It's simple. I like clean and simple. And we're gonna jump into it. Freedom Print Company. What is it? To me, Freedom Print Company is the name that we came up with because it produces the freedom for our family. We are a family owned and operated shop. We have no employees. We have no aspirations to having employees. At some point, we'll need them, I'm sure, but for right now, we don't. And the freedom part, yeah, we love our country. Yes, we love the freedoms that we have here in America, but that's not the whole gamut of Freedom Print Company. It's more has to do with I came from an auto body industry being dictated by insurance companies telling me things how it could be done, um, the time frame that it has to be done in. There's a lot of dictations on how to do my job, and I was spending my career building somebody else's wealth. So this freedom gives me the freedom to be in control of not only our own financial success, but as well what we do with our time and how we spend our time and how we do everything as a family. So that's freedom to me, being able to be in control. Some people get it, some people don't. I mean, look, I'm not great with words, so this might come off as a lot of rambling. So bear with me, please. I'm not some highly educated, went to Harvard type guy. I barely graduated high school and just worked my ass off. Figured it out as we went. Um, Hopefully, I can inspire some people to not settle for mediocrity, not settle for just getting by, and really push the envelope on the amount of work that they put in to reap the benefits of that, as well as how to do it smartly. Because you can work your ass off and work your ass off and work your ass off and get nowhere because none of the moves made sense to make. So that's a little bit about me and the company. We'll dive into that more throughout this series where we have the opportunities to. And really, what this first one is about is talking about where we started 2 years ago. It's January 1st, 2024. On the 13th, will be 2 years in business. And our first year, we did about $60,000 in sales, which I still had a full time job. We weren't fully committed to this. That second year in business, we were fully committed to it and we went up to about 180 in sales. It's not a huge number. It's not something that makes sense to dive into spending six figures on equipment to go further. But we found that we were maxed out with the amount of hours that are in a day to get the work done. And we're proactive in bringing in clients. So taking so much time to produce the orders, to deal with the artwork, to run the business, all that stuff, really didn't give me the time that I needed to focus on bringing in more clients. So all the clients that we have, I mean, we where we could, we went out and we talked to new people, but most of them came from referrals from other customers, Google, things like that, which is cool, great. 3x our first year sales based on not doing anything. So now we went from our manual printing to we just ordered a Anatol Volt all electric 9 color 10 station automatic press. And the goal for that is not because we had the clientele that justified buying that. We went more for the side of getting the equipment to speed up our production to give us more time to go get more clients. Basically, we want to have the tools to do the job before we go try to scale and get more jobs. If that makes sense at all. I highly recommend that approach if you can afford it. Everybody I talk to that has an automatic press basically says, hey, if you can afford it, get it. Why not? It's going to speed up your production and give you more time to either maybe you don't want more customers. Maybe you just want to have more time to spend with your family or spend fishing or whatever you want to do. Why would you not want to make your life easier, get more consistency out of your printing and get it done faster? I know there's some diehard manual screen printing is the only way to do it. It's a real man's way of printing and all that stuff. That's cool. I'm not here for that. I don't care about what makes me a real man or the traditional this is what printing is. I'm in business to make money and how can I push our business to squeeze out as much money as possible out of the tools that we have in the amount of time that we have. I'm not trying to be Warren Buffett either over here. I'm not gonna, sit here and tell you I want to be a $6 million shop by the end of the year. Like that's cool, man. If we make $1 million, that's rad. That's right on. We make $500,000. That's pretty cool to me too. And everybody knows what the profit margins are in screen printing, so it's pretty simple and basic. You make $500,000 in sales, you should be around 2 to 250 in gross profits. That's if you're not, you're doing something wrong. You should be between 30 and 60% profit margin. I mean, it is. It depends on the types of jobs that you're doing. It depends on a lot, but we're basing our projected sales and our projected profits off of the low 30% profit margin because things go wrong. We spend a lot of money. We've invested a lot in ourselves and we're taking the risk, and hopefully we can reap the benefits of that. And I'm not some type that just lays over and says, "Oh man, that was too hard. We shouldn't have done that." Like, no, I already did it, so we're gonna make it work. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If I gotta become a contract screen printing shop for every other shop and make 35 cents per impression off of it, then that's what I got to do. It's going to suck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to print all day long every day to make, $300 a day. But would digress from that. But it's that's why we did it. You're going to see through this series that maybe we were 100% wrong, but maybe we're 100% right. So use our experience, our things that we did as a tool to justify if it's right for you. So I know that was a lot of information, a lot of rambling, but thanks for watching. That's just a quick little intro about who we are. Next ones are going to be a lot cooler. We're going to get into the equipment. We're going to get into a lot of stuff, a lot of information, how the shop operates, stuff like that. So till next week, peace. Thank you all for watching.